This question is directly from your C book. If you don't know what is C book, make sure that you check the description for C book, as well as you practice more and more, because IHBAS 2024 question paper is being prepared from only 2, 3, 4 books called as the CANF framework. Highly suggested that you watch the video on the book list for your Mphil clinical psychology, because IHBAS paper is completely based on only these 4 books, nothing apart from that. The tendency, now this question, welcome back once again to part number 6 where we are solving IHBAS 2024. If you want to have this question paper, you can join in the Telegram group from where you can access the QP. Now, question number 5.1, the tendency of people to attribute. First of all, as soon as you will saw this attribute, what you should remember? You should remember the POX theory by Fritz Heider, okay, the called as the balance theory. Now, their own behavior to external causes. You are not passing the examination because of what? The external causes. Maybe because the seats are low, the competition is high, your train was late, your flight was late, your bus was late, and etc. reasons. Okay, own behavior to external causes and others behavior to internal causes. Okay, your friend is also failing the exam. Why? Because he is not studying, she is not studying, she is doing wasting time on YouTube, reels, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and all those things to the internal causes. Okay, and for every time you are giving the exam, attributing towards the external causes and blaming the test series and books and all those things. Okay, you have to do your thing. We are here to help you. You have to do your own thing and attribute to your internal causes only. Now, is it a self-serving bias? No. Fundamental attribution error? No. Stereotyping? No. It is called as the actor-observer effect. If you will go into the C book, let's make this video more interesting. And to read more about this, you can refer to the C book. Attribution, the process of explaining one's behavior, this and that, what not. And as soon as you will come down, you will find this thing. Okay, and that is why I am telling you this is becomes very IMP. Okay, actor observer bias. What it is saying, in explaining our own behavior, the tendency to use situational attributions instead of personal is called the actor observer bias, and that is what the same question in IHBAS 2024. So make sure that you are reading properly, you are following things properly, and you are subscribing to the channel. Now, moving forward to the next question, according to the law of dash, again from the C book, you will find this thing, dash items which are close together in space and time, and this is a NFSU 2025 repeat. Okay, this question is NFSU 2025 repetition. Same to same exact question came in that exam as well. Okay, so it becomes important for you to give this exam, I mean not give the exam, but do the PYQs of NFSU 2025. And now the next question arises in your mind, where you will find the question paper along with the answer key. Just check the description, you will find the Telegram link. You can join from there, and you can join for our test series as well, completely based on C book, to practice from the very basics. Details are given in the description. Okay, so what is going to be the correct answer about the proximities, continuity, similarity, or closure? The correct answer is your proximity, because we are talking about the together in space and time. Moving forward, fast forward, data represented in a series, and don't worry, this question will never come again. Okay, so just don't dwell on this particular question. Data represented in a series of rectangles, each of which represent the score in one of the class interval of the tabulated distribution is called frequency polygon, bar graph, histogram, or pie chart. It is given as the histogram. Just move forward, don't worry about this particular question, because next time they will ask this. Pie chart, you already know how this is. If you have ever filled Google form and all those things, you know what is pie chart. Bar graph is like this and this, and frequency polygon is you would have studied in mathematics. Moving forward, next question, the tendency of the rater interviewer to judge an individual on the basis of one single attribute is referred to as. Options are given as similarity error, central tendency error, contrast error, or is it a halo error? It is a what? It is a halo error, because rater interviewer to judge an individual on the basis of one single attribute. Okay, let's suppose you are looking at this person, just on his clothing sense you will assume that okay, this person will be good, nice, and honest and all those things, but it might not be the case. What we are doing, we are doing the halo error. There are two major effect called as, one is the horn effect and one is the halo effect. That halo effect is same what is they are referring to halo error over here. Now, moving forward, question number 55. Jean Charcot demonstrated that hysterical phenomena such as loss of feeling in limbs or fainting could be produced by. Okay, loss of feeling in limbs or fainting. Have you ever fainted? Could be produced by hypnosis or suggestion. What is the correct answer? It is both A and B. Okay, loss of feeling in limbs can be done with hypnosis and suggestion. This is somewhat the similar thing. If you will read the C book, you will find the same definition when you are more suggestible and things like that. So that makes option number C as the correct option over here. And this is your Jean Martin Charcot. I mean Jean Martin Charcot, whatever that name is. Okay, so this is your Martin Charcot, and from your what hypnosis, he worked on hypnosis and hysteria. Okay, if you know what is hysteria, make sure that you comment down below what is hysteria, because I have no idea what hysteria is. Okay, and this was your halo effect. It is always positive and it is always negative. This is the major distinction. But the question was asking if there was one more option, halo as well, halo error or horn error, you would have marked both of these, but only one was given, so you mark the only the one that is available over there. Okay, so halo is always positive and horn is always negative, and one thing is likely possible that you will confuse between what is halo and what is horn and what I mean negative or positive. You will definitely get confused. Okay, so let's try to improvise over here. I'm just improvising right now what I can remember. What you remember with this horn is what you can remember with this horn. You can remember the CHC theory. Okay, what it stands for? It stands for Carroll Horn Carroll. I mean not Kettle or Cattell Horn Carroll theory. Okay, that CHC theory. Let's suppose there was a what a major distinction or a major fight between this Cattell guy and this Horn. Okay, Kettle Horn, and he was thinking negative about this, and he thought that okay, no, I will make my own theories and all those things. This CHC theory will make you remember that Horn is talking about the negative thing. Okay, Horn is talking about the negative thing about what? About on RB cartel. So this guy was thinking negatively about this cartel. So horn, from that it will come the horn effect, and you will remember the negative thing. And with hello, you will say the positive. Okay, when you say someone hello, you are more positive on the positive side. Somewhat like the same hello will sound like that. Okay, so just quickly encoding it properly. Similarity error, central tendency error, contrast error. No. What is hello? Hello is yes, same like saying someone hello or hello. Okay, in any case you are doing the positive thing. Okay, positive thing. If it was written horn, what you would have marked, you would have marked the same thing. The tendency of the rater or interviewer to judge an individual on the basis of one single attribute is referred to as the halo error. Halo and horn are the two IMP things. Now Jean Charcot, you just saw him, hypnosis and hysteria. Just remember, next time it is not going to come, some different one will come. Now Barbara Fredrickson, and interestingly this question is also again directly from the C book. You will never find this thing mentioned directly, and that is why reading books is difficult for most of you, because it becomes at the end of the day it comes to one's own interest about the thing which they are reading or not. Okay, so obviously it's not a philosophy class, but still if you are into reading, make sure that you read the books by heart. Okay, I will just show you the, you will not find the name Barbara Fredrickson as long as I can remember. Barbara Fredrickson is not the name mentioned over there, but if you will read the C book properly, sometimes you get the more direct questions, sometimes indirect. So this is the indirect one, is known for her work on. Okay, now if we talk about cognitive distortions, where you have read this thing or where you have studied, if you are following my videos, obviously it is given in the F book. Okay, cognitive distortions, and we had taken a video, complete video on that as well. So if you have missed, make sure that you watch that. Now talking about the flow theory and psychodynamic. See, obviously you know psychodynamic has nothing to do with Barbara Fredrickson. Okay, Barbara Fredrickson has nothing to do with what? With the psychodynamic theory. Okay, now Broaden and build theory is the correct answer. Broaden and build theory is the correct answer. This is absolutely correct answer. Broaden and build theory on what? On positive emotions. Okay, and if you can remember your childhood, you would have seen what? A cartoon where in the end you would have seen Barbara and Hannah Barbara and all those things. Okay, So what it is, you can just remember the positive emotions. After watching the cartoon, what you get the positive emotions. And the same thing is working on this Broaden and Build theory by Barbara Fredrickson. Okay. And if you know these guys, you know what is Hanna-Barbera. And from this, Barbara Fredrickson is coming into picture for your Broaden and Build theory. Because after watching cartoon, you have positive emotions in your life, in your mind, or in your day, whatever that is. And see, this flow theory is not about, I mean, not given by Barbara Fredrickson. Who has given this flow theory? It is mentioned, I guess, it is mentioned not in the C book, it is in the B book. Okay. Now, what it is? Flow theory is given by your Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, and Mihai Csikszentmihalyi was a friend of whom? Friend of Martin Seligman. Okay. Martin Seligman. So, who is Martin Seligman? In 1998, took up the APA and bring the new stream of your uh, positive psychology. Okay. So Martin Seligman also talking about VIA classification and all those things, and Mihai Csikszentmihalyi talking about flow. Okay, so whenever you are enjoying something, you are in a complete state of flow. As this video is made up, I am in a complete state of flow because I am enjoying explaining these all things related to this thing. Okay, so why? Because of the flow. I am not worrying about the time going forward or the questions left to do and all those things. Because why? Because flow, enjoyment is coming into the picture, and given by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. By psychodynamic is obviously not by Barbara Fredrickson, and only by Broaden and Build theory by Barbara Fredrickson. But this is not interesting for you. What will be more interesting for you is what you are going to see now. Okay, so now this is once again the C book, and you are going to see a shock right now that why you need to have some things with you. As soon as you will come into this, there is a, I guess, a page missing over here because we are doing this Western book, and that is why it is recommended to get a Indian version of this particular book, because it is mentioned in the English one, I mean sorry, the Indian adaptation, it is mentioned about Barbara Fredrickson or Broaden and Build theory. Okay, so if you have the 5th edition or the 6th edition, no matter what, you will find Broaden and Build theory written over there in the last pages. After this, I get this. Okay, they will talk about positive emotions. Okay, as soon as you will finish this thing, this all these theories of emotions, when you will just switch, as you can see the practice quiz is coming up. So as soon as you will switch, applying psychology, just before this you will find, if I am correct, just before this you will find positive emotions or something like that. Under that head you will find, if you can find in your Indian one, if you are watching this video, you have the Indian adaptation physical book. That is why I always told you physical books are always the best no matter what. And in Indian adaptation, please comment down below if you find this thing about positive emotions. It is written Broaden and Build in italics. Okay, in italics it is written Broaden and Build theory in that particular book. If you find that, do comment down below so that you know the questions are coming from here only. Okay, obviously it is the Western one, so why they will use all those things. In the Indian one, you will definitely find 100%. Okay, now coming forward to the next question, which is our question number 5-7. And if you are in the Telegram, I will try to put a picture. If one of you will send, I will try to put a picture of that particular page as well. So make sure that you join the Telegram to see how the book looks like. The bystander effect suggests that options are: people are more likely to help when they are alone than in a group. People are more likely to help when they are in a group when they are alone. This is right. Let's move forward. I hope you got the concept. Bystander effect is again from your C book and in your social psychology chapter. Bystanders are less likely to notice emergencies in a group. Yes, bystanders are more likely to intervene if they see others not helping, whatever, but this is the correct option. People are more likely to help when they are alone than in a group. If you are walking alone, someone is in drowning in this, what we can say, in drain or somewhere like that, you will definitely help. But let's suppose you're in a busy crowded street of Delhi, then obviously you will think, let others do the hard work, I am going to give my examination. Okay, but if you're alone, you will definitely help no matter what, as long as situations are in your control, then only. Julian Rotter's concept of locus of control. And now interestingly, this question is again from the C book. Don't worry, just read the C, A, N, F, that is it. And for practice you can take mock test series and just do this much, you will clear exam ASAP. Julian Rotter's concept of locus of control describes whether individuals believe that their outcomes are controlled by external forces or internal efforts, their cognitive schemas, genetic predisposition, or social status. No, 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 no. External forces or internal efforts. There is no, what we can say, enjoyment, or we can say in Hindi, there is no maza if I don't show you this thing. See, Rotter's social learning theory about expectancies. It is mentioned clearly. Julian Rotter, 1966, 1791, whatever that year is. And what about the internal and somewhere external is also there, and that is how you came up with IHBAS 2024. They want you to know whether you know the basics or not. They don't want to study or make you study very long heavy books and just burden you. They just want whether you understand the basics or not. See how beautifully it is written. Devised a theory based on a basic principle of motivation derived from Thorndike's law of effect. They can ask you any day. This is a good question. They can ask you any day. Julian Rotter has made his theory on basis of which principle, by whom? By law of effect, law of exercise, law of what, law of not, what not. Okay. So you get the answer. Thorndike. See, this is the little nuances or little IMP things which you need to seek if you want to do good. People are motivated to seek reinforcement and avoid punishment. This is what law of E is saying. He viewed personality as a okay. That is somewhere for next day in some other class. But you got the concept. And see, this is a simple PYQ repetition from NFSU 2025. NFSU 2025, same question was there linked to learning and memory. And what you will mark ACTH, not adrenocorticotropic hormone. It is about acetylcholine, dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine, glutamate. Okay, sometimes questions on these becomes tricky and confusing, but if you will read again and again, do again and again properly the basics, you will sail through. Now, last question for the day. Which research design is best suited for determining cause and effect relationships? And we have done this thing in NFSU as well. Okay, so this is once again a NFSU 2024 PYQ. Sorry, 3 and 5. I don't think in 5 it came, but 23 is once again a PYQ. So if you are giving IHBAS 2025, now things becomes more important for you. NFSU 23 paper, NFSU 25 paper, do it again and again repeatedly. Okay, now which research design is best suited for determining cause and effect relationships? Options are given as correlational study, cross-sectional study, experimental design, or case study. So obviously it is a experimental design, not the cross-sectional, not the correlational. Everything is coming from the C book only so far so now, and the ANF framework. Okay, all right, so with this let's end this video, and I hope you have learned a lot of things in this video. You have cleared your basics. I just want you to clear the basics. Don't study so hard on different topics which have no relevance for your examination. Okay, but yes, whatever written is in the C book is Bible for you. It is A book, it is important for you.